home, making all the free throws. We just had a good game. They shot the ball really well, so we got to tip our hat off to them and move on.
We're a little frustrated in the sense that you guys had a really good rhythm going for those 3 games in terms of the defense.
Yeah, and I think we slipped up a little bit. This is the first time we actually played a team who's similar to us, who plays small, who's fast, and who defends well just like us. So, it's a good test for us, and we just got to continue to be ready because we have a similar team tomorrow who plays aggressive and maybe even faster, maybe even harder.
When PG and CJ are going like that, do you feel like from a defensive standpoint you had to pick your poison?
Yes and no. I say no because we got to take a challenge, individually and as a team, to be able to shut them down. 40 points, nobody should ever score 40 points. You got to want 30, and at the same time, guys are hot. And guys are pros, so you have to pick your poison.
In terms of the turnovers, I'm sure that's probably the one thing you have to cut down.
Yeah, in the first half they had 22 points off our turnovers. And that's just unacceptable in itself. And then we just continued to turn the ball over, and we didn't play defense the right way, and we ended up getting blasted.
Do you think that started third quarter when you kind of had a spot to put some distance between yourselves and they were turning over and you guys reciprocated by giving it back, that was kind of where the game got away? Do you feel like that's what?
It's kind of tough to tell, because you have the NBA is a game of runs. We going to run, they're going to run, and you never know what may happen. And fourth quarter comes and things are going your way or they're not, and they didn't go our way.
You saw a lot of Paul George before the injury. How does he compare now?
He's a whole nother animal.
George obviously got his points, but what sort of impact did he have on a defensive end, especially coming in the second half when you matched up against him?
We matched up the whole game, and he is who he is. He's a dual threat. He plays on both sides of the ball and takes pride in that. And he guards well. He's physical, and not to mention he's 6'9", so he's able to play the 4, he's able to play the 3, but at the same time he's quick enough to guard. So he's a really talented player. You have to give credit where it's due.
At the end of the day, to be wide open, still go 8 for 9, 7 for 8 is very impressive. I thought they made contested shots. I thought that early on they didn't fail us defensively, where I thought we let them get into the rhythm too early. Once you hit a couple of threes early on, you start feeling good, and swagger starts picking up. But besides that, obviously we took a little step back when it comes to defensively. Certain things that we could do better, but at the same time, those 2 guys play big for them, and you credit them.
You said you wanted to be able to deny them and hit him early physically so he couldn't get to the spot. So you're saying you got slipped in that regard?
Well, I'm saying in general, I think that when I was talking about denying, I think if I would guard Paul George personally, is you don't want him to catch the ball. And sometimes some of our defensive principles, you're supposed to help out a man, but when a man starts scoring like that, CJ, when I was guarding CJ, when I subbed in, and obviously him having hit a couple threes, I was helping a little bit less. You stay close to your man. You have to adjust throughout the game. And I thought just, from a player standpoint, coaches, at the end of the day, coaches coach players. When you're out there, you have to be able to adjust. And I thought as the players, we didn't do as good a job as we should have. And you tip your hat to them. And the good thing about it, we played good tomorrow.
Where George was with that injury, to see him come back to this level, he said he was playing the best ball of his career. What are your thoughts on that?
I'm happy for him. I'm not happy it's concerned. But overall, anytime a young man like himself had that horrific injury, he's already an all-star and come back. I hope he comes back better just next time against us.
Jerry, you talk about obviously the turnovers were a little too high.
Yes. Yeah, I just think, it just felt like the first 5 minutes was a pick up both teams. And everyone was getting shots, everyone was feeling good. And for us, that can't be the case. We're not a team like, Miami a couple of days. We have 3 or 4 superstars. For us, yes, we have Brad and John, but we have to kind of be a grit team where we got to get down defensively, throw the ball ahead. We do want a high pace, but not when the ball get out of the basket. And I thought second unit did a pretty good job first. That second quarter doing that. And it started slipping, but, that's what happens. 82 games, like I said, you have to give them credit for hitting those shots. And for us, hopefully we'll watch just a little bit of film just to see our mistakes, and then you turn to Charlotte.
You guys put 61 points on the board in the first half. Second half, the team shoots 33%. What was missing?
I thought the same thing would happen to them. You think sometimes percentages have it, and to be honest with you, I think that not only including myself, I think if you ask every guy in the second half, we had great looks. Otto had a great look. Gary Neal had a couple good looks. Bradley Beal had a couple looks. I did. Sometimes it happens. I mean, it's why you have to play defense, give yourself a chance. I mean, you're not going to shoot 100% and whatever they shot. I heard the franchise record threes. In the NBA, your offense is going to come and go, but defensively, you want to give yourself a chance in the game. We really didn't do that tonight. And like I said, the best thing about it is you got another game tomorrow, and once we win, and hopefully we win, you don't even think about this game.
Jay, the Pacers like really unique in that Paul's not really playing the forward times.
Right.
CJ is guarding the four.
They're unique in a sense that they're playing small ball, and you have a guy like Paul George who is 6'8", 6'9", can handle it, create his own shot. He's unselfish, can pass the ball, can rebound, and teams like that, even when he's not 3-4, it spaces you out because now your 4-man is really CJ, who's like a 3, like myself, and he's spacing the floor. So it just opens the space up, and that's what we tried to do. And as you saw, first half, it was going neck to neck, and then they got stops. I don't think it was them defensively. I thought it was us missing shots, but sometimes it happens that way.
Did that make it impossible for you guys to take advantage of maybe marching as much as you wanted to?
I think I think that for us, you got to have a balance. We want to run, we want to shoot. We try to go to Nene as much. We need to go Todd a little bit more. It's tough when you're getting good looks, like I said. But for us, those two are so pivotal because, I mean, they're setting screens. They're doing the dirty work. You got to reward the big fellas for that time. They want some touches, and I thought we did a good job with Nene and Gortat. Hopefully, throughout the next 5 to 6 games, we can look at him a little bit more and get him more involved because he's big for us. And when he plays at a high level, you'll see the Wizards' wins go up.
I mean, they kept making shots, and we didn't. I mean, those guys were extremely hot tonight. I mean, you got to give them credit. I think they had like a 35-point first quarter, so those guys were in the rhythm. George and Miles, they were in the rhythm from the beginning, and we were, unable to kind of break their rhythm or distract them or do anything, and it cost us.
Is that the best you've seen, George?
I mean. No, I mean, he's consistently, he hasn't probably had consistent nights like that, but he's been consistently one of the best players, in this league, for a while. That's the first time I've seen him like that since recovering from the knee injury. I will say that. But he's been a handful for a while now.
19 of 26 for them from three-point range. Is that just one of those things that you burn the stat sheet?
Yeah, just being around basketball for a while, One of my old coaches used to say, some games, no matter what you do, you're going to win, and some games, no matter what you do, you're going to lose. And with those guys shooting the ball like that, I think tonight was just one of those nights that we were going to lose.
Gary, you said a couple weeks ago you're trying to find your way through the second unit and where your shots were going to be and all that stuff. How do you think you feel with that now, and how do you think the second unit's been the past couple nights?
I mean, I feel fine. I think the biggest thing with me is just trying to be aggressive and the balance of trying to be aggressive and not forcing anything. I think some nights the way defense is defending me, I might get 2 shots, and another night I might get 15 or 14. So that's just something I have to deal with, and I have to balance it, and then hopefully I'll be able to be hot and make the shots I do get. Thank you.